You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Oh My Goddess the Movie. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here, and today's anime review is another anime movie is Oh My Goddess the Movie. Oh My Goddess the Movie is a 2000 Japanese anime film directed by Hiroaki Goda, written by Michiko Yokote and Yoshihiko Tomizawa, animated by AIC and co-produced by Kodansha Densetsu Sega Enterprises. Pony Canyon, Nippon Shupon Hanbai, AIC, Movic, and Shochiku, based on the manga of the same name by Kosuke Fujishima. The film's theatrical release took place on October the 21st, 2000. It was also distributed by Shochiku in Japan. The film was licensed by Geneon Entertainment in North America, MVM Films in the United Kingdom, and Madman Entertainment in Australia and New Zealand as well. Yep. Back then I touched back on the Oh My Goddess series. Let's review the movie. The story takes place during the third spring since Belle Dandy's arrival. A Celestian, former mentor of Belle Dandy, is released by Morgan Le Fay and erases all memories of Keiichi and from Belle Dandy and uses her as a virus to hack Yggdrasil computer in the heavens. Morgan Le Fay heads to the lunar prison on the moon and releases the seal. She is able to make contact with a small mask that reveals that they must have unite for their common goal. On Earth is to start the new year at the Nakomi Institute of Technology, and various clubs seek to recruit new members. The Motor Club is one of them, and tries to lure new applicants with a display of the vehicles they race on with, including new two-seater Keiichi Morisato and Belle Dandy will be using in an upcoming race. Many new members initially join, including Morgan in human form. However, most of them are scared away by Toraichi Tomiya and Otaki Aoyama, yeah. That night, while the club members are celebrate, Keiichi advertently and finds himself in compromising situation with the club member Hasegawa. Belle Dandy runs outside with Keiichi in pursuit. When Keiichi catches up to her, she apologizes. Keiichi simply smiles and comments upon the arrival of spring comforted. Belle Dandy smiles back and tells him that in a flurry of cherry blossoms that she hopes that she can spread all of her springs with him. Celestian, a former mentor of Belle Dandy, then appears. Erd flies and angrily orders Celestian to step away from Belle Dandy. Refusing to step away, he turns Belle Dandy around and gives her a kiss on the lips. Whereupon Belle Dandy collapses, much to everyone's shock. Erd then attacks him with a lightning bolt, but then he has disappeared. At the temple, Erd finds out that Belle Dandy has been infected with a virus. Peyorth calls to inform Erd that Yggdrasil has also been compromised by the virus and isolates the heavens from Earth as a security measure until it is stopped, meaning that Belle Dandy cannot receive treatment until the matter is resolved. When she finally regains consciousness, Belle Dandy cannot recall memories of Keiichi, even though she can identify Skuld and Erd immediately. Erd recognizes the symptoms of the selective amnesia, informs Keiichi that all of Belle Dandy's memories after their first encounter must have been sealed in the process. Proving Erd's speculation, Belle Dandy informs that Keiichi that she may grant him with one wish after Skuld reprimands him. Keiichi craftily wishes that Belle Dandy's memories will be restored, but as Yggdrasil is down, Belle Dandy finds that she cannot process the request. Skuld attempts that restore Belle Dandy's memory with a number of inventions, but the most they do is remind Belle Dandy to give Keiichi her business card. Unable to find an immediate solution, Keiichi decides to accept the current situation for the moment and try to live as normal as possible. When the Motor Club is told about Belle Dandy's condition, they are shocked but also concerned about their upcoming race. The competition is a mixed gender race When Sora declines the opportunity, Morgan offers to take Belle Dandy's place, unsure about her skill. The club gives her a trial run with Keiichi, seeing them as the bike ride causes some traces of memory to return Belle Dandy. Up to this point, Keiichi has managed to remain surprisingly stoic despite Belle Dandy's condition. However, as he drives back to the temple that night at dangerous high speeds, he is immersed in his troubles that he subconsciously expects Belle Dandy to aid him in making a sharp turn without realizing that those memories remain locked. At this almost cures an accident. Realizing Keiichi guilt stirs something in Belle Dandy's heart, perhaps a faint reminder of the love they once shared. When Belle Dandy uncovers a photo album filled with pictures of the two at the temple, she realizes just how deeply her amnesia has affected Keiichi. Realizes that recent emptiness in his smiles inspires Belle Dandy to get to know him better by opting to remain as Keiichi's partner in the upcoming race despite her amnesia. When an irritated Morgan hears about Belle Dandy's renewed resolve, she challenges Keiichi and Belle Dandy to a race, teaming up with Megumi at Keiichi's request. Despite Morgan's best efforts, however, they are no match for the two, and what's more, the experience apparently unlocks more of Belle Dandy's memories. That night, Belle Dandy accidentally overhears a discussion between Keiichi and her sisters regarding Celestine's role in the current crisis. Realizing that Celestine has erased her memories and started the virus, Belle Dandy stumbles out into the night, shocked and confused, taking advantage of the situation. Celestine lures Belle Dandy away, and when Erd arrives, he uses the virus to turn Belle Dandy against her elder sister in combat. Keiichi and Skuld's arrival causes a massive amount of uncontrollable energy from Belle Dandy as she struggles to affirm her sense of self, knocking out everyone in the vicinity successfully. Finding the side of her that she hid away from after Celestine's betrayal allows her to safely disseminate the energy, and she faints in the process. Skuld wakes up to find the locality ravaged in the aftermath of the battlefield. When she spots Celestine calmly stepping down the stairs, she summons Noble Scarlet and angrily knocks Celestine with a thunderbolt onto the screen, causing the water to flood. Keiichi awakens just in time to notice the oncoming wave and rushes to cover Belle Dandy so that he will take the brunt of the blow for her. Belle Dandy awakens to find Keiichi comatose on the ground and hysterically tries to revive him. Back at the temple, Belle Dandy comes to her senses, but her heart is uneasy and believes that she is only served to being suffered. Keiichi Skuld assures her that regardless of the present circumstances and all of the friends that they have made and all of the circumstances that they have been through, Keiichi and Belle Dandy have weathered with all the smiles. Reassured, Belle Dandy falls onto Skull's lap and sparkling from concern from her, but assures her that Belle Dandy is merely exhausted from the battle. When Keiichi walks into an empty motor club house alone in the next morning, he finds Morgan bleeding on the stairway from the battle. Regarding her attempts to decline, Keiichi insists that she come from him to the hospital wing. When he treats the wound on her arm, Morgan cryptically asks him whether he could love her, telling him that in the world that is Belle Dandy will belong to Celestine. Before he can reply, she forcibly kisses him, unbeknownst to them. Belle Dandy sees them through the door, due to, in part, to her upset over seeing Morgan and Keiichi kissing as well. Belle Dandy prepares herself to accept the vaccine, which will destroy the virus in her, and the risk of erasing all of her memories in the coordination with Heaven. The ceremony of administering the vaccine commences, but something goes wrong, what you see in this anime movie. The virus inside Belle Dandy, using her as a Trojan horse since goddesses are connected to Yggdrasil, is able to infect the main system through her, although without the direct accesses to it, it was only enabled to make progress. The Heavens made direct access with Belle Dandy to administer the vaccine, however, unwittingly allowing it even deeper into the system. More seriously, while uprising this direct link, the virus rewrites itself using the vaccine turning itself into the program that bypasses all of Yggdrasil's security measures, exploiting the direct link between Bill Dandy and Yggdrasil. Celestine hacks deep into the system mainframe, accessing enigmatic program to this point is referred to as only a top secret. He possesses Keiichi and pulls the program through Bell Dandy, incorporating into it a vaccine mandala as well. This creates an enormous magical field that swallows the temple and surrounding the forest. The enormous trunks spiral from the ground into the sky, and a gargantuan being slowly materialized. In Bell Dandy's past, Celestine, concerned that the gods were not listening to the suffering of those of the lower worlds, tries up to rising them up against the first, destroying the gate of judgment. Heaven's agents are sent against him, but Bell Dandy manages to stop them, protecting her mentor from more people are sent, and both are restrained. Celestine was sentenced to the eternity in the lunar prison, while Bell Dandy's memories of the events were to be erased by Erd. If Celestine destroys the Yggdrasil and the entire Earth, a new Earth free of suffering will have to be created. The three goddesses stand united against Celestine and Morgan, trying to stop them back in the heavens. Peyorth authorizes the use of Gungnir to stop Celestine. She launches the attack, but Bell Dandy manages to protect him at the last minute. They may be attacking Celestine, but it is Keiichi that would be killed. Keiichi then helps Bell Dandy block the attack from borrowing Celestine's power with his permission. Realizing he was wrong, Celestine finally concedes and releases Keiichi from his body as well. Soon after, Bell Dandy and Morgan are transported to the Gate of the Judgment. He, having lost her love while trying to pass his tests of the gods, Morgan warns the two not pass through it, but they move forward with complete confidence. They will pass through safely and not be separated upon stepping through the gate as they return to Earth. As they return, Morgan tells them that she will stay and tell the couples who come in the future of the story of how they passed the test. The two return back to in the heavens. Yggdrasil is critically damaged. The three goddesses and their angels come together to sing in harmony and rapidly restore the world tree before materializing it. Finally, by herself, Bell Dandy informs that the virus deleted Yggdrasil's records, but meaning that he is once again free to ask for any wish. Smiling softly, he replies, "That's easy," sparkling their love for one another once more. Up on a tree, Skuld wistfully wishes that she will too one day fall in love just like Bell Dandy, only for Erd to state that she is 100 years, 3,000,000 years, than a day too young, as you imagined, if you will. And that's my review on Oh My Goddess the movie, because Bell Dandy is voiced by Bridget Hoffman, who is known for the voice as particularly Miyaka Yuki in the Fushigi Yugi, The Mysterious Place series. Celestine is voiced by Steve Bloom from the Cowboy Bebop series. However, in the Japanese version, he's voiced by Hiroshi Yanaka. Keiichi is voiced by Tony Oliver, who is known for the voice as Bad in the Fist of the North Star anime movie from 1986, as he's famously known for the voice as Lupin in the Lupin the Third series as well. Yep. In the Japanese version, he's voiced by Masashi Kikuchi. This movie was released on October 21st, 2000, particularly around the same time as Inuyasha. This movie was composed by Shiro Hamaguchi and conducted by Mario Clemens, with the performances by the Warsaw Philharmonic Orchestra for this particular anime movie. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Oh My Goddess, the movie, for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts on this. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, even though I've looking back on my previous anime review on the Oh My Goddess OVA series, as well as the Oh My Goddess TV series that I reviewed last year as well, I guess. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook. If you have Twitter, Facebook account, and all social media, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave it in the comments section below in this video if you like as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified. So keep it otaku for this anime review on Oh My Goddess the movie, and I got another anime review coming up, what I have here today.
Stay tuned for my next anime review. I got another Studio Ghibli film. This time it is directed by Goro Miyazaki with my anime review on From Up on Poppy Hill. Stay tuned for my next anime review on From Up on Poppy Hill because you won't want to miss another anime review.